Hello, everybody, and welcome to bonus episode of Let's Play Specter of Torment. Today we are going to do challenge mode. So let's start. So let's start with the first one: streamline grind. Grind to the goal without attacking. Swinging your scythe would only slow you down. You start with one WP and nothing else. Your goal is to reach the end of the Lich Yard by grinding on rails in under 30 seconds. Dirt Clod Dash. Wall jump to release the Dirt Clod, then dash slash to victory. You start with 10 WP and nothing else. Your goal is to make it to the end goal by breaking dirt clumps off wall and dashing through them and tentacles. The challenge is set in the Iron Whale. If we go to the left at the start, you will see Treasure Knight doing his taxes and Spider Scythe Sniper. Precisely defeat all enemies with the Spider Scythe. You start with 10 WP and the unupgraded Spider Scythe. Your goal is to defeat all enemies in under 1 minute 20 seconds with only the Spider Scythe. The stage is set in Pridemore Keep. The floor is lava. Master the Judgment Rush to avoid the lava and reach the goal. You start with 1 WP and the upgraded Judgment Rush. Your goal is to reach the end of the level using only the Judgment Rush and not touching any of the lava in this Lost City level. Beetle's big break. Juggle the beetle enemy with repeated attacks to reach the goal. You start with 10 WP and nothing else. Your goal is to take one beetle and use your side to juggle it all the way to the end goal in the plains of passage so you can dash slash up to it while avoiding enemies, obstacles, and platforming challenges. The beetle does respawn if you get far enough away, but so do the obstacles. Throw scythe slid in. Use the rail mail to collect all the gems. You start with 2 WP and rail mail. Your goal is to collect all gold in under 55 seconds and grinding on any surface while avoiding beetles in Pridemore Keep. Lankarot's Sankan Rodeo. Survive Lankaroth's onslaught and reach the goal. You start with 8 WP and nothing else. You have to survive Lankaroth's onslaught in a death scroll upwards, the Iron Whale. Beware of spikes. Cannonball, Hall, slash through cannonballs to collect the gold. You start with the 6 WP and nothing else. Your goal is to collect all the gold that appear from 4 platforms from both sides while avoiding cannonballs. The challenge is set in the flying machine, completed in under 45 seconds. Sickle Striker. Reach the goal using only the throwing sickle. You start with 6 WP and the unupgraded throwing sickle. Your goal is to reach the end of the lich yard using only the throwing sickle. .5% patience. Climb to the goal without using your scythe. You start with 1 WP. Any damage is fatal, and nothing else. You cannot swing your scythe or dash, slash. Your goal is to move through 4 screens of obstacles in Explodatorium. Rematch King Knight. Defeat the boss. You start with 4 WP, 100 Darkness, and an unupgraded Will Skull. Your goal is to defeat King Knight. Rematch Phantom Striker. Defeat the boss within the time limit. Cloak, Striker's Shawl. You start with 10 WP and the Striker's Shawl. Defeat Phantom Striker in under 50 seconds. Rematch Plague Knight. Defeat the boss within the time limit. You start with 6 WP, 100 Darkness, and the unupgraded Shadow Mirror. Defeat Plague Knight in under 45 seconds. Rematch Treasure Knight. Defeat the boss within the time limit. You start with 6 WP, 60 Darkness, and the upgraded Bonding Soul. Defeat Treasure Knight in under 35 seconds. Rematch Mole Knight. Defeat the boss within the time limit. You start with 6 WP, 80 Darkness, and the upgraded Spider Scythe. Defeat Mole Knight in under 60 seconds. Rematch Tinker Knight. Defeat the boss within the time limit. You start with 10 WP, 80 Darkness, and the upgraded Hover Plume. Defeat Tinker Knight and his Tinker Tank in under 1 minute 30 seconds. Rematch Propeller Knight. Defeat the boss within the time limit. We start with 8 WP 100 Darkness and the unupgraded Chronos Coin. Defeat Propeller Knight in under 30 seconds. Rematch Polar Knight. Defeat the boss without using your scythe. Cloak Raiment of Risk. You start with 8 WP, 100 Darkness, the upgraded Throwing Sickle, and an active Raiment of Risk cloak. Defeat Polar Knight. Rematch Reese. Defeat the boss. You start with 8 WP, 100 Darkness, and the upgraded Skeletal Sentry. Defeat Dark Reese. Rematch Shield Knight. Defeat the boss within the time limit. You start with 12 HP, 100 magic, and the fully upgraded Dread Talon. Defeat Shield Knight in the past as Donovan in under 40 seconds. Rematch Black Knight. Defeat the boss. You start with 10 WP, 100 Darkness, and the upgraded Barrier Lantern. Defeat Black Knight and Terrapin. Rematch Enchantress. Defeat the boss. You start with 12 WP, 100 darkness, and the upgraded bounding soul. Defeat the enchantress. Rematch Nightmares. Defeat the boss within the time limit. You start with 6 WP and the Ghostly Garb Cloak. Defeat Nightmare Reese in under 1 minute 20 seconds. And we are down 23 out of 23, and we got the medal in the main menu. Anyway, I am going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.